They're man-made marvels.
We have witnessed a day of horror.
But as history has shown us, they can also become human disasters.
There are huge chunks of cement missing.
With so many bridges in South Florida, could a similar tragedy happen here?
You know, we're just very worried that it's going to collapse.
So we went searching ourselves, by air in Chopper 5.
The smaller square on top was the original construction.
Under bridges with Brian Rowe, a bridge engineer, and even coasting under some of the area's most traveled structures. What we found may surprise you.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
About 13,000 people drive over Little Lake Worth on A1A every day. It's the North Bridge to Singer Island.
So what's your first reaction when you look at this bridge?
Well, it needs to be replaced.
How bad?
Soon.
It's close to 50 years old, and as you can see, the concrete is crumbling.
I mean, is that something that could chip away more and cause a collapse?
Yeah.
While cars continue to pass over.
So this whole face shell here is ready to crack off.
It looks pretty bad from up top, but take a look at the condition from underneath the bridge. You can actually see where very large sections of concrete have chipped away over the past few years, including on some of the beams which are holding the bridge up.
Nearby homeowners say it has been that way for the past 6 years.
You know, you hear of bridges collapsing and people being killed, and you know, we just want this to get resolved.
More on that in a minute. We discovered there are more than 250 bridges in our area that need repairs, and another 9 bridges marked as structurally deficient, meaning they need a major overhaul or they need to be torn down completely. This bridge is one of them. So is the westbound on-ramp to I-95 from Okeechobee Boulevard, the north and southbound bridges connecting Jupiter Island, and the Southern Boulevard Bridge here over the Intracoastal, where we took a closer look.
You can see the discolored areas is where they've patched the concrete.
It's an old bridge, a moving bridge that over the years has seen its share of wear and tear.
This bridge is so old. This is before the invention of plywood, or plywood is popular.
It's not scheduled to be replaced for another 3 years.
So it has a structural deficiency, but it hasn't reached a health index that makes it unsafe to use.
Some bridges can't get fixed right away because it takes a lot of money and a lot of time to design new bridges. In the meantime,
crews post weight restrictions on some of the area's worst bridges, but some of them are so dangerous, like this one here on McCarty Road in St. Lucie County, they had to shut the bridge down altogether.
It's just like there's so many cars on the road. They're not all brand new and they're not all in perfect shape. Some of them need more work than others.
Which brings us back to the crumbling bridge we started with in North Palm Beach.
See that right there?
Years after neighbors voiced concern,
I've seen chunks of it fall off before.
the state finally started the slow process of rebuilding it.
And it's about a year delayed because of the permit protest.
Delay due to 4 feet. New state standards will raise the structure to 12 feet instead of 8. A height a few neighbors didn't want and fought, worried it would bring in more boat traffic.
Hey, why did it even take that long?
Because of the administrative hearing process. It's not of our control. It's just that's the process.
A process some people think hasn't worked fast enough.
This has been going on for many years, this debate over this bridge, and the bridge just keeps deteriorating, so we're really happy to see all this work being done.
That bridge in North Palm Beach won't be complete until the end of this year. Until then, inspectors say they'll be keeping a close eye on it, so will we. The State Department of Transportation says every bridge in South Florida is inspected at least once every 2 years. Dan Krauth, WPTV, News Channel 5.